Welcome to the video. The gang is all here. Hey, what are we? Monday night. It's Monday night, Labor Day. And I guess that's honoring all the laborers and hard workers in our country. I don't know the exact history on it. If anybody wants to say, please let us know the actual history. I could look it up. I should know. But anyway, we do want to thank those that came before us, whose hard work has made our life the life that it is. Thank you very, very much. We've got a bag here. And it's about a 9-pound bag, so let's see what's in it. We still have brooches, but I just stopped on the brooches for a while. We finished the gemstone. I had about 4 pieces left. Marie T, I'm going to take a picture and show you. You wanted the bracelets that were left. I think there were 4. So I'll show those to you. Wow, this looks nice. I'm looking at money. Money is the first thing I see. Oh, it's not money. Oh, wow. It's a collection. It's a collection of saints or something. Woohoo! We like this bag, these bags. I haven't been able to get any more from this place right now, and it may be a little while. We'll see. I've had to just quit looking right now, basically till after the tree. I'm seeing some good stuff. I'm trying to get this out. I may have to research this because this may be a little pricier than what we're used to. All kinds of vintage. I'm calling them charms, but they're not charms. What's the word for it? This thing is, everything hangs up on these things. Yeah, this is the store that's the washing machine store. The way they pack, the stuff still goes from side to side, but they only listened to me for the 3 packages when I wrote the manager, and after that, they quit doing it. Quit packing it right, so I'm not messing with them. It's missing a rhinestone. Well, first there's this. This is red, a nice kind of that liquid enamel. $4. It's huge. Blue enamel, $3. That's how you got to put it on. I'm trying to unravel this and see, but if this, I got to keep this. Y'all, I couldn't find, this was on my mind last night, which is weird, is when they preserve flowers inside of jewelry. That's my newest. I love it. I've always liked, I guess from my great-grandmother's Bible, how she pressed things in the pages, and I've liked that connection to when it was alive a long time ago. So somehow I misplaced, I have 4 or 5, and I was trying to put the 2 that I had up, and I don't know where I put them. I did not look. I think where they are is in one of the treasure boxes, which I did not look in. I think they're with the abalone pieces, because those are not really officially treasure, so I have them in a different box. So hopefully when I get back there I will look. I mowed the lawn today, even though I'm having to do breathing treatments. all of us mowed the lawn today out here on the cul-de-sac. So I'm going to work officially tomorrow. I've been working for 3 weeks officially, but tomorrow is different. This is like a piece of stone with bamboo coral. This is really nice. Anyway, got out there on the rider, and I have a respirator that I put on, like it can actually be used if you're doing fume things like painting or varnish. And then I put my K95 on under it. And I'm sitting on the mower, so there's no cardiovascular happening. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to do that. But then I did get out there and sweep the dirt, the rotted leaves that they're starting to decay on the. This is nice. It's like a bolo sort of. It's a slider, and it's kind of a Southwest style. $4. Slides up and down. Good condition. And I've got my tea. It just doesn't get very dark anymore. I don't know why, unless it's the lemon. Man, that's my first real sip. We already ate. My bestie cooked. She cooked pork chops. She cooked refried beans, where it's the pinto beans in the can and then you mash them. That's the fast way. Sliced up some zucchini and potato, because we figure that the salads we can make on a work day, and so the cooking needs to happen today. You know, the cooking of vegetables. There's so many goodies right here. This, let me make sure. Oh my gosh, is that gonna say something? What? I was gonna say, let me see if that's not a rose quartz. It's marked 925. It has a coating on it. Some of these in the 80s have a coating on them. Well, there's 925 here. All of it. And that chain definitely looks like silver. This, I think, has that rhodonite coating. Or something with the R, I don't know. So you've got a sterling pendant with rose quartz with the sterling. Oh gosh, I don't know. I'm going to say $22. $22. Does this open somehow? This is kind of like, it looks like it opens. Okay, if you take these out, I gotta see this. I'm sorry, I gotta see what this is. There it is. That is different. I think I'm going to try to put it the other way. I assume it's rose quartz. I don't really know. It looks like it to me. And we will see what the chain says. Looks like it says Italy. It is a very pretty piece with that decorative back and that. Very nice. Woohoo, silver. Man, now check this out. This is the rosary. And they put like a key ring on here. And this is tangled. I don't know if it should be. I don't think so. Let's see if I can. The black beads are either glass or a stone. That probably says Italy. It does. Got your crucifix. Let me see. I don't know if any of these, here's part of this is part of this rosary. I've never seen anything like it. What is that? It's something from Italy. I mean, are these relics in there, or what is that? These things in the back. Oh, it says relic. Italy relic. I don't know, y'all. This is too fascinating. I'm gonna have to hang on to this for now. I mean, here's this relic. Is it sand in there or something? I don't know. I want to know where these places are, and I want to know what the relic may do. Wow. This one's really worn down. And the relic. Man, this is something. That is special. I don't know. How do you get these relics? Vintage relics. That one's being worn down from being out here on the edge and probably bumping a stone here. Although, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Wow. I'm going to have to look into that. That was an amazing little find. That just kind of took me somewhere. Took me somewhere fascinating where I want to know more about these relics. $4. It's got sparkles. It's Southwest style. It's huge. I think it says $9, originally $18. I'm looking at this because it has blue dyed stone and some gold stone. And then, oh, that's amber. Oh my gosh. I can't even get past the first. Is this going to be sterling as well with amber? Yep. I don't know. Amber, sterling, amber here. So 3 pieces of amber and goldstone and dyed blue. And this is the clasp. I don't see a mark on it. A lot of times I was talking to a viewer about my prices. Sometimes I just have to put a price that I'm okay letting it go at, because see, I don't want to let this go. I hoard amber. So I would be okay at letting it go at $24. And if it doesn't go, it's okay. That's where I'm at. Oh yeah, this is the city with the earrings that never, I don't know. I need a nickname. The earrings that are never in pairs, never match. So here's a long silver tone chain with some trinkets. Plastic on the black, a wing, a piece, a heart, $3. Black glass or stone, black, I think it's glass, $4. Well made, vintage. Wow, this is nice. I had one of those days where we worked and then I mowed and she cooked, and what is this now? This is just, and I said, I'm going to do a jewelry jar, and she said, well, that's just more work. And I said, well, but I want to treasure hunt myself, you know, so it'll be fine. I'm going to treasure hunt, and I'm glad I did. Okay, what's this? It's like just a little pendant. Well, it's a freebie. It's a pendant, but it's lost its plating, but it's vintage, and I really like it, and it's heavy. It's just interesting to me. I'm fascinated with it. I don't know if this class, they're just trying to fool us here. Making the videos easy. It's a little harder and tedious than to process the video. And I did 3 yesterday, so she was a little concerned, like, you know, you need to just take a break. But I said, but, so this is not sterling, it's just a nice chain, and this is, what is this? Some kind of agate, I think. And it's a little cat with a heart, $5. Safety clasp. Well, we need a safety clasp. I don't know. It's a real heavily, well, wait a minute. I don't know. What does that say? China. It's upside down. I'll show y'all the right way. I don't have any idea. This means nothing to me. DL and a BB from China. Safety clasp. We're not buying it. We're not buying it. But it's nice to, the clasp is easy to wear like that. It's kind of like that other necklace. They use nice things that used to be only associated with precious metal. $3. Origami owl. Or you can clip it here. It's a necklace, I believe. You can put some charms on there. And now I'm looking at the plating on this, and it's yucky. It needs cleaning bad. It got yucky. $1. $1 needs cleaning. That liquidy enamel clamper, purple's $3. I love the lavenders. I need to just get what's off the top is what I need to be doing. This is like copper wire, but If you don't think that there's talent involved in the wire wrap, just take a look at this. I'm not knocking this person, okay? I'm just saying to wire wrap, and I couldn't even do this. So we're just going to say $1 for this, because copper, this is probably $1 a scrap right here. But what do we have here? I think we have stones here. And then we have thicker wire, which I do like, and then I like the thin as well. I'm just saying, Sandra McCormick, one of the best rappers. Hey, you're a rapper, Sandra, if you're listening. Boy, did she send some gorgeous tiger eye wire wrapped friend mail. Gosh. I assume that this is supposed to be back together over here, so we're going to try to make that happen. It looks like it's bamboo coral. I don't know how much is bamboo coral. Yeah, tomorrow we're really going to be around people, and so is my bestie because she works at the same place. Oh my, now somehow it's all coming apart. What was I going to wrap this to, give this to, this one? Let me just see how we're going to put this together. And so she got nervous. I said, it's going to be okay. I don't know why two of them, what happened? Two of them are coming off here. Something's not right. Okay, we got that. We got that. I think this one needs to come off. Maybe it broke and they just hung it. So what we're going to do is we're just going to make their design on our own right now. And we got some great things to work with, that's for sure. Okay, now we've got the little bead. Oh, it's just part of it. Hang on. Where's the one with the opening? Put that on there. Yeah, I'm working on getting another giveaway when we get to 3,000 subscribers. And so one of the giveaways will be, so this is just doesn't attach. So one will be the 585 gold clasp. I need to look at a 585. Do y'all know, is that 10 or 14K? It's European. How about I put this on here like these are? I think that would work. And then we're going to take a looky-loo at it. Olivia used to be so nosy. She was one of my nosy neighbors at our former apartments where we lived for 8 years. Because we had to, and that's where Olivia, we lived there and then found Olivia and paid a lot of money for the carpet. And then we had to pay a lot of money for recarpeting because she had us in there with carpet from 1980. So when we wanted it, everybody got new carpet and we wanted it. She said, you got a dog, you're going to have to pay again. We did. Anyway, one of the neighbors was super nosy. She was always sitting outside on. There were little patio level, no steps, right? Which we liked, so you didn't have people above you making a bunch of racket. Let's look at this now. This is agates or something, beautiful stones, chunky bamboo coral, red glass, bamboo coral. That one should probably be the other way, huh? I don't know. I don't know if I put that one on or not. And another agate. Did I put that one on upside down? This heart. And some more. So 1, 2, 3, 4 chunky bamboo corals. I'm at 24 on this piece. You wear it like this. Something just fell off. And then you got your bamboo coral. This one, if you want to turn it upside down to be a heart shape, you can. Anyway, Olivia is just curious. She was curious, right? Because she's a border collie mix. Thank God it was a mix. And she was always like, I finally met someone nosier than I am, Olivia. That's because Olivia was always looking, looky-loo, like looking over there. What's she doing? She's out there reading. What's she reading? Why is she sitting behind a plant? She was just mental about what everybody was doing. It fascinated her. And then when we got to the house, she got a little less social. She got older, and all of a sudden, this was a house. And it was clear that nobody really comes over. And that worked. That was fine. So there's that one. 26 minutes. I'm trying to keep it to like 30. This is a nice piece, but I can't. What is it? President Club, 1981. The President's Club. Avon. We're going to try to get this out of there without breaking it. Don't know how much it would go for, so we're going to say 12. And I don't see a cover if there was one. Probably needs a battery. It's pretty. Man, that's awesome. Now you know there's going to be something in this. I'm not going to attempt. Oh, I can already see it. Look at that. That should be at least one thing. Maybe another one here. I mean, treasure hunt galore. That fleur-de-lis. It looks sterling, but we don't know yet. Look at that. This is fun and nice. Some of these are not sterling. That's neat. Never seen that. And then this one, what does this say? Something USA. Has a beautiful, okay. Oh my, we're not gonna keep it. Yeah. Oh my gosh, what a fun bag. Yeah, I have plenty of jewelry. I don't need to buy right now. I have like 300 pounds of jewelry in the living room. I kid you not. Because I'm afraid something's going to happen and Goodwill's going to shut down or something. And I can't find jewelry other than at Goodwill. The thrift shop closed down. I mean, didn't close down, but they haven't put any jewelry out. So the point is I told myself, don't buy jewelry for like 2 weeks out of your PayPal, but I'm really liking this city. It's hard to just let them all go. I like both cities actually, but this bag is nice. Don't y'all agree? Oh gosh, do you want to be liberated and want to come live with us? That's a different turtle. Oh my word. It's like, I don't know what they're carved with, but this looks like it's shells of some sort. And this might be a shell or a bone. I don't think it's going to be ivory because nothing No, it's not going to be no ivory. Anyway, it's a nice clasp. Some of y'all like turtles. Look, it even has nostrils. This is a different kind of a carving. The tail is cute. $6. Man, that kind of was painful. That was kind of painful. This just poked me. Whatever this is, it's not an earring back. It's an actual stick pin. Yeah. We have more tangle. I'm not minding the tangles, you know. Not minding them at all when they're thin, like that. I don't think I'll be able to get that off of there right now. We're just kind of looking. Oh my. Oh Lord. I don't mean to say that. That's taking the Lord's name in vain. I apologize. I really do. Oh my goodness. And I don't want to say my heavens either. Language is powerful. As I get older, I realize I don't believe in the sticks and stones. Don't believe in that at all. I think you can definitely create your reality with words. That's pretty. $1. This is glass. It's pretty. It's a I'm trying to think of the color. It's a most unusual pinkish color. $1. This may have a, oh, did it break though? That came out, no. This has a mark, I believe. I'm not sure, let me try to look. No, it's just wrinkled plating. Because it was nice and thin. I don't think these are pearls, but this is a nice, pretty piece. $2. We're about to end it. We may have one more video and I can process them over the next couple days. But I'll probably be, I have to get up at 5:15. My temperature will be taken at 6:40. And then I start seeing other people at 7 o'clock. $2. So we may be coming home at 3:30 and going to bed for a while every day. I mean, I just got to make it, you know. So my brain will be exhausted. This is definitely something here. But I will be, you know, checking the videos and all. And I want to keep up, for the most part, a few during the week. I don't know why this, I can't get my head around this. There we go. Let's see what we're dealing with here first before we, now it looks like it's, I fed the birds and I fed, what are they doing with this? They shortened it. Oh, they're putting it on that. Oh, I didn't know that's what that was, that you could, that was like an adjustable thing when you have that there. I really didn't. Sometimes things just don't sink in. Now let's see if there's anything on here. There is. Oh my gosh, this is unusual. Y'all, this is very unusual. Sarah Cove Sterling. I cannot believe it. I have never, it'll be for sale. I cannot just hoard all this. This is like true treasure for a Sarah Cove collector. I may have to look up the price for this piece and put it in the title. Little bit of green. It'll clean up. Focusing might be a good idea. What do y'all think? I think we're just going to go ahead and call it $24. This is, and it's heavy. This is a heavy piece. This is, what is this on? Shell or stone? I'm not sure what the layers are. It's absolutely magnificent. The lady looks like a 1950s lady, doesn't she? I don't know that that's the dating. And I don't know that this piece is sterling, but the necklace is. So just keep that in mind. And I'm going to let you clean it because there's a see in that little nook right there, dust. So you can clean that off and that'll look great. Probably take a Q-tip with some jewelry cleaner and get that corrosion off. So I'm just thinking the sterling, I mean, yeah, it could be, because some of the I think it's called rhodonite plating on stuff gets like this, like Carolyn Pollock stuff gets like this. That's it. God bless. Hopefully we'll see you one more time tonight.